Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. This is Director Kim. I hope you're doing good. So today we're going to talk about how to merge drone footage with any camera. There's a problem people facing when they do a color grading project. When they do a color grade the camera footage, they got a really nice grading or nice look. By the time when they jump into the drone footage at the same location, same times, same sets, they're facing a big problems, and that problem is going to breaking down today because Director Kim is about to do and give you some very good knowledge about this thing. All right, before we jump into our tutorial, I have a masterclass tutorial, I have a loot package, I have a DCT house, I have a power grid if you know about it, and I also have a WhatsApp group which is people discuss about doing color grading, only student and member. Please take a note, to be on my WhatsApp group, first you need to buy one of our products from me. Either you getting a Skintone, you get a loot package, you get master classes, or you get DCT or power grid. Is one of those products. It will give you accessibility to come and join my WhatsApp group. All right, let me not talking too much, let me jump into the tutorial because people said I'm talking too much and this is not what I want to be present on my channels. So yeah, let's jump into our tutorial. Okay, now we are into DaVinci Resolve, and one thing that I love is I have a lot of viewers in my recently tutorials, catching a lot of viewers, and this is what I missed from you guys. Seems like you guys now are back on my channel. Please don't go away. All right, so we have two footages. We have a camera footage which is shot with the red camera, and we have a drone footage. Look at this. This is the same, very same locations, but different angle and different camera. This one is a drone and this one is a red camera. So I have to make this, I have to make this drone looks like this after doing a color grading. So this is a big issue. Look at this picture. This picture is too flat, it's too nice, it's too dynamic, is very good, but this picture is look as a Rec 79 a bit, and it is very contrasted, super contrast. It's flat, but it is flat, is not like super flat. It is a bit contrasted, a bit of saturation. We can see color. It's very colorful. So we need to put that thing back. We need to put this thing to be like that thing after doing color grading, and that is a big issue. So let's do a quick color grading here, and then I'm going to show you how exactly I'm doing a show matching, or how exactly I'm just taking this into this. So let's do the process. Into this, I really want to make a cinematic color grading, and this is how I just did to the music video of it. And I'm going to drop a link of this music video down there so that you can see, and it's shot with the director Chris. It's a very nice music video, color graded by Director Kim. So I'm going to put the information from the camera. This is S-Log. This is the red camera. I'm going to use sRGB as my output. Here I'm done. So after doing a color space transformation, I'm back on my previous node, which is before nodes, and I'm going to make a period node. Sorry, I never explained about period nodes. Why these days I love doing period nodes? Is it because it's giving me a very subtle effect? The twisting is very subtle, and this is what I like. I'm doing effective without affecting another node, because the things that I'm doing here doesn't affect a node here. This is what I like. So it's give me a huge place to do my thing most of offense when I do a color grading. This is the secret about this thing. So here I'm going to maybe I'm going to pull my shadow and reduce my little bit of a grain, and I'm coming to my lighting here, reduce the highlight to make it look because it's super contrasted. So I'm about to reduce the contrast a little bit, do a little bit of balance. So yeah, push my shadow a little bit. I don't want us to be pitch black, and I'm also going to use the highlights and the gain as well, because I want something very common. But one thing that I noticed that when I reduce this, I'm just taking down my shadow, so I have to pull it back again. So look at now, this look balanced. It's all about doing a balance. I don't like the super highlights, so I'm coming to the log and reduce the highlights a little bit, and I'm going to work on a highlight range. Somewhere around there. Now it's balanced, is good. So the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to increase saturation, a little bit of a saturation, somewhere around maybe 7%. Now looking good. So I'm going to create a look. So let me tell you about something. To me, when I do color grading, it doesn't matter it's the official grading or tutorial or anything that I'm doing color grading. It depends on my willing of doing a color grading stylist that I'm going to present. So sometimes I do a lot, sometimes I create a look from my own, and this is how I do a color grading. So whenever I do color grading, create a look from my own, it doesn't look differently when I using my LUTs package, and this is it. So if I have a quick color grading, I have to deliver it fast, I'm using my LUTs, and yeah, it's working nice to me, and it's working better nice to other people. So that I see people I really love my LUTs package. So if you don't have my LUTs package, you can come contact me, I give it to you. It's a very cheapest price. So into this tutorial for the sake, so I don't want to waste time, because the aim of this tutorial is a sharp matching. So I'm going to using my LUTs. So if you have a my LUTs, also it give you a benefit to use them properly. So I'm going to reduce the intensity because I'm doing a LUT inside of a color space. You see, this is our color space, this is our color management. If I do outside of color management, I will leave it like this, but because I'm using inside of a color management, this is why I'm reducing intensity. So I'm going to choose a type of look. So I have a two package of LUTs. I have a skin tone LUT. This is a skin tone. It's have a 11 skin tone packages. If you have a problem about creating skin tone, you can come here, and I have a look in it. So this is a color grading emulation color, the color overall, the way the testing of color. So I'm going to choose one of our LUTs that's working nice to me, and then we're going to work on it. So the best color, the best look that I'm always often like to use very differently tutorials, I mean very differently projects, is look 2. It's working nice when I want to do a cinematic. So let's today find out which color grading look nice. So we have this, we have this, we have this, we have this, we have this. Look 7 is gonna look good. Okay. 10, 11. All right, I kind of feel like look 2 is working good to me is because it's giving me a very nice in film. Look how it's giving me film. So one thing that I'm going to do more is just putting a little bit of a warm into it. Yeah, that's it. I don't have to deal with the skin tone because red camera has a nicer skin tone, so the look 2 is also give me a better skin tone itself. Look how now they look, so it's very beautiful. So it give me a skin tone itself. So one thing that I'm going to do is just increasing a little bit of warm, because this grade I want a very warm tone, and this is it. Look how it's looking good. This is before, look at after, and now separations, everything is looking nice and detailed. So now let's jump into our our drone footage. But before me jump in there, I have to create something. I have to create a little bit of a shadow in here somewhere around this point, and clean a little bit of highlight somewhere around this point. I don't like a very super pitch shadow, so that look how before and after. You see, I really want to see the detail behind that. So now it's good. All right, so let's jump into a drone footage. Okay, so we are jumping to the drone footage, but before me jumping to the drone footage, I have to reduce a little bit of saturation because it's oversaturated, and this is not what I like. I like a little bit because this is very cinematic. So yeah, okay, to the drone footage, what I'm going to do is just I'm going to apply the presets. But whenever I apply the presets, you're going to see something is not right. This is very super contrasted, and it's very super highlight. Even though I'm going to reduce the highlights here, it's going to look very aggressive a little bit. You see, it's too much contrasted. Even you're going to see today here, look how the waveform is showing. It's very aggressive. If you see your color grading looks this line like a pencil things that are drawing over here, it's aggressive. The picture is aggressive. Look how here now this is look very normal. You see the wave, look at the wave itself, looks very normal, but this one looks very aggressive. It's like something like a comb, I don't know. So the thing that you're supposed to do in here before apply anything, what you need to do, even though you're going to use a standard picture camera and you have a low camera and you have a standard picture camera, it's the same thing. Look how we do. First, you're going to add a node before anything, and then you're going to take these informations, all the information, especially for this period, the first period node, and then you're going to change this input line, and you're going to apply them into this part like this, and then you're going to make it input so the information can be proceed. All right, so another thing you're supposed to do is just using a color space transformation so that it can give you accessibility to transform your your standard picture or your drone footage, because drone footage is D.O.P, and D.O.P is like a Rec 79, a little bit, not super Rec 79. It's a Rec 79, or it's a standard picture that's you just reduce the contrast a little bit of a saturation, something like that. But the standard is not the same as the flood standard from the camera. So what we do is convert that and put into the another color sciences, so that everything that you have done in the middle of these color sciences is going to work so fine, because the footage is converted to that color sciences. I hope you understand the point. So here it's a Rec 709 and here is a Rec 709. So this is our input. You see, when I put in Rec 709, there's not much changes because it is similar with the Rec 709. and then I'm going to convert it into red, white, RGB. This one, this I'm going to convert it into red, into this one. Look, now it look flat. It looks very, very, very flat, but there's something like, if you see, is sometimes you're going to see a little bit of highlighted because of stuff like that. So you're going to use limiter a little bit so that you can have a flat, so every detail can be, sometimes it's crashing because this was a crashed picture, so that you can compress. All right, so now let's see the flat from this part. So I'm going to take it off. This, look, now here and here it's almost look a flat, a similar. This and here is look a flat. You see it's different because the shot, this is upper shot, it has a bit of a light, this is down shot, it's a bit of darker, but the flat is the same. So we have the same color senses. So everything that we're going to do in here, it doesn't going to take in much effect more than the way we just we should do at the right points, that before the point, so that people are going to see a very, very, very annoying picture to the drone footage. So we're going to work on the process into here and look carefully how we do. All right, so after success to convert the footage into another log or another color senses, what next we do is just we're going to take a shot with this color grading, so that it can guide us to give us the tone and everything without ruining our picture or doing our stuff which is not there. So what I'm going to do is just I'm gonna write it over here and do a sharp matching by selecting these two options in the separately, so that I can see a further detail about this thing. So now let's do a color grading, let's do a twist. So I have to put this look same as this, even though it's a different shot. So yeah, and it's going to work differently. So there are some of twisting things I have to do in here. So first I'm going to bring back the Rec 709s. I'm going to do a contrast, and here I'm going to do a bit of a balance, but this is off a balance, so I'm going to take it down and try to measure the balance from this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my gamma down and my gain down, so because we have so much of mid-tone into here, the highlights and shadows will be less, but too much mid-tone, so I'm going to focus on getting too much mid-tone, even though the pictures looks a little bit differently. So I'm going to create the overshadows like this, coming to the HDR, reduce a little bit of a highlight somewhere on here. Now it's look alike a little bit, not too much. So I'm going to check on saturation. So I think in here I'm going to increase saturation more, yeah, somewhere on here. I think it look good. All right, so we're back into our color just like this, and then our warm look now is look alike, it's looking good without any crashings, and if you were watching my scopes careful, it doesn't look that aggressive like the before the recent one that I showed you. So one last thing that I'm going to do is this one. Let me show you, because this look very, very orange, so I think I have to put my color looks orange, not yellow. So I'm going to increase somewhere around here. Really, really good. All right, so I'm coming to the node here. what next I'm going to do is I'm going to select these grasses, because these grasses I really want them to look I don't want them to look that burned grasses, so I want them to look a very pure grasses, like the grass that we got from our reference. So yeah, this is it. So I'm going to check on this guy and I'm going to reduce this to the grasses so that it can look like this. So I'm going to take it a little bit down for saturation. Look, now it's getting here. And one thing that I found out, this is darker grasses, so I'm coming here and reduce the light of it, making them look darker, and clean a little bit of aggressive in it. This is how I create the aggressive grasses, especially drawings. Is give us the very aggressive. So look now the difference before and after. So I don't like changing overall, because even here we have a little bit of warm, and we got the warm from upper the up part of it. Then this is up part of the grasses, so that's why I can leave it normal, so this has to look neutral. So one thing that I can do more is just make another period. Make another period like this and reduce the highlight here, so I can neutralize like this. So look now how perfect we got from our pictures. To me, I kind of satisfied with the results, because everything look to me everything is look the same. Look, this is white, this is white, there's nothing mud. This is orange, and it doesn't pure orange. Somebody is yellow like this. The ground of it is a little bit of a tear. The green is everything is almost look the same. Not almost, everything look the same, and nothing big changes. And this is what we do when we match the shot from down shot and the upper shot, and people are going to feel like this is the same camera, the same thing, not differently. At the meantime, ask colors behind of it, so we know what were the difference. So this is the main topic of today's. If you have any issues about doing color grading drone footage and like a camera footage with the same sets, I think today you have to go and practice more often to be good in it, because the way I do here is different like a way you're going to do with a footage, because of a different of the shots way, the bars and everything. But to me, what I am was giving you idea of doing a color sciences between drone and camera, because it's a very different color sciences. So you're about to change your footage into another color sciences, so that I can give you a wide place to do your thing. Even here, whenever I'm going to switch off these color sciences, you're going to see very worse. But the color science changes, it gives us a very better place and flexible place to do it. Thanks very much for watching this video. This is Director Kim. I hope you really enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you really got something in here, and this is how exactly we do when we just grading and matching shot from different camera, especially when we do a drone footage with the camera footage. All right, there's this also issues it's coming up most of projects that I'm facing. Sometimes people shoot with the standard version without they know that we are shooting standard, and some footage are low. So on next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to match the footage that's shot with the standard, which is colorful, super contrasted, and the same shot, the same camera, the same set, but a shot on log profile. So it's different picture, but it's the same set. So next tutorial, I'm going to discuss about these things. See you guys on the